Good day, good day, good day, everyone. Welcome to Morning Sip with Rev Melissa. I am Rev Melissa, and this is SIP. SIP stands for Spirit in Practice, where we practice because practice makes progress. So, my passion is to support people in transforming their lives. I am here to support you. My mission is to give inspiration through spiritual life coaching, preaching, and teaching that ignites the divine spark within you to live life in joy, connected to your yes. So if you need support, you can reach out to me. You can send me a direct message at I am Rev Melissa on Facebook and on Instagram, and we can set up some time to talk. If you've been looking for spiritual life coaching, I will be running my second group starting on June 22nd. It's on Saturdays at 10 a.m. Eastern Time on Zoom. So go to I am Rev Melissa on Facebook, on Instagram, and you will see a posting for it there. Just send me a direct message saying, I want to do it. Register me, Rev Melissa, and I will send you the Zoom link. The cost is $45 per week. It's a 6-week commitment, and this is our summer intensive group spiritual life coaching program. So I've answered the call. Folks wanted Saturdays. So here's a Saturday starting June 22nd, 10 a.m. Eastern Time on Zoom. For folks who have worked with me in the past, either in classes or one-to-one spiritual life coaching, the cost for you is $35 per week. So I wanted to make sure that I get that in. I'll share it again at Joy News. So good day, Shay. It's good to see you. Good day, Wayne. I hope you're doing well. Good day, Brian. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, everybody, to today's morning sip. So we are in a new series that we started yesterday. We are in our ideal series, So just to recap, the definition that we're using is a conception of something in its perfection. And the origins of the word ideal comes from the word idea, which comes from Latin words and Greek words. And anyway, the vibration of it is form, pattern, to see, and as above. So for our purposes, I would like for us to focus on the to see and as above, because they have, well, form and pattern also has a metaphysical feeling tone to it. But for our purposes today, to see and as above. So what I invited you all to do in yesterday's show was to start to think about your ideal day. To start to just take that into contemplation, Imaja, I see you. What is my ideal day? And create it for yourself, right? And we're starting that process by simply writing it down. Just writing down what our ideal day would look like. So some of you say, yes, you're down for this. So Shay, Stacy, and Linda already committed to this yesterday. And I'm inviting you all to do likewise. So when I talk about the ideal day, sometimes we think about it in the confines of what our life is like right now. So the invitation is to expand beyond our current situation, our current experiences, the past, all of the things, right? And to go within, spend some time with yourself every single day, right? Because we talk about our daily spiritual practices, right? and see what starts to bubble up within you when you start to think about, oh, what would it be like if I was living my ideal day? So I know for some of you within the sound of my voice, you may be saying, well, Rev Melissa, I'm living my ideal day right now. And that is fabulous. Good for you. I'm so happy that you are. And what would make it even more ideal? What would make it even more spectacular? What would make it even more joyful? And write that. And write that. So let me check the comments. Oh, good day, Linda from the mountains of Colorado. I see you, Wayne. Wayne is down with it. So I will add you to the list, Wayne, of those who are making a commitment to writing down their ideal day. What would it feel like? Yesterday, I read something from Julia Cameron's book. I was looking to see if I had it, Walking in This World. And she describes it as the feeling of the day. What would it feel like to give as much detail as possible? Who else is with you? What are you doing? Where are you in the world, right? Maybe your ideal day is in another country. Maybe your ideal day is on another planet. I don't know, but put no limits on it whatsoever. So we're just going for it, right? And seeing what we can see from within. So we're not looking out there because that is going to put limits. That can, I should say, it can put limits on what we can start to think is even possible by just focusing on what's out there in the world right now. I'm talking about going beyond your current circumstance and experience of your life up until this day. So we're seeing from a higher perspective. We're seeing beyond what we know right now. And so that requires that we go within, right? That we tap within, that we have a conversation with our higher self, right? Each and every one of us has a divine knowingness within us. It speaks to us. Sometimes we don't listen, right? We don't pay attention, but it speaks to us often, if not all the time, right? So we could ask a question of ourselves. What would my ideal day look like? What would my ideal day feel like? What is ideal for me? Because what's ideal for me can be totally different from what's ideal for you. My ideal day could look totally different from Fee's ideal day. So I see you, Fee. Fee is in. I'll add Fee to the list. She's listening while she's getting ready. She might ask for more instructions later, but sounds good. All right. So I'm going to give you some more instructions right now. Make a commitment. Number one, make a commitment to yourself. That means setting a by when, that you will at least start. That you will at least start, right? I should even go before that. This is number one. Do your spiritual practice every day. Make a commitment to do your spiritual practice every day. That is number one. That is number one. Number two, make a commitment to yourself. Make a commitment to yourself. Number three, set a by when date as to when you will get started. I am inviting you to start this week while we're like, this is still fresh, right? to start this week. Go within, which means sit with yourself without any distractions. Close your eyes, take some deep breaths, and center yourself within yourself. That may look like breathing fully, inhaling and exhaling. That might look like saying a mantra to yourself, saying your affirmation of your quality. Whatever it is that helps you to go within more deeply and center yourself and ground yourself into yourself, right? 4, trust. Trust that the answer is within you. Trust yourself, trust your higher power, and ask for divine guidance if you feel you need more, right? Just simply ask. Get something to write with, something to write in, your journal, a pad, doesn't matter. And just ask yourself the question, what would I love to do? And see what comes forward. What would my ideal day comprise of? And listen. What is the feeling tone of this ideal day? And listen and feel and see what comes up. So these are the types of questions that we can start asking ourselves so that we can start cultivating the ideal, right? So that we can start to tap into the as above, right? The vibration of ideal is as above, to see, form, and pattern, right? So, oh, I just thought of something. If you were to create heaven, and we know heaven is a state of consciousness, but if you were to create heaven, what would that feel like for you? And tap into that feeling. Really let yourself like relish in it, bathe in it, and see what comes up. So today, to support everyone in this, today is Wednesday, and on Wednesdays, the first Wednesday, I do visioning. I do life visioning based on work developed by Michael Bernard Beckwith. And so that is happening today at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And it is open to anyone and everyone to attend. It is totally free tonight. Visioning is free. And all you need to do is show up, have an open mind and an open heart, because this is part of what we're going to focus on tonight for our visioning. What is God's idea for my life? That will always be ideal. God's idea for our lives is always ideal. God's ideas are ideal ideas. Okay? So join me tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. It's on Zoom. You go to rocklandcsl.org. Let me put that up. rocklandcsl.org. Go to Community Cafe, and it's under Community Cafe. It's under Events, Community Cafe. So 7 p.m. tonight, rocklandcsl.org. And we will go through a full visioning process that entails asking questions, just like we're asking questions now of our ideal day, and see what bubbles up, see what's in there, because it's in there, y'all. Sometimes we just need to unearth it, tap into it, see it from another lens, but it is there. It is there. And the good news is you don't have to figure it out. There's no figuring it out. It is there, present within you right now, just awaiting your awareness, your attention, and the opportunity to reconnect with you. So, what is your ideal day? Let's write it down. Let's start the process this week. All right? And you can get a head start by joining me tonight for Visioning, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. All right, y'all. All right. So let me check in. Let me check in. So Shay said, divine timing. I'm being pulled by the vision. Amen. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I just got chills because, that's part of being pulled by the vision is part of a quote that Michael Bernard Beckwith is known for saying, that we get pushed by pain until we are pulled by the vision. So our ideal is a way in which we could pull ourselves in by the vision, pulled by the vision, not by pain. Pain pushes, vision pulls, right? It's a different vibration, different sensation. So thank you for that, Shay. Well, Sekou said, well, I got to be in too. All right. All right. So I will add you to the list. Also, Bonnie, is it a realistic good day or daydreaming of something unrealistic? It is neither, Bonnie. It is creating a life within yourself first, creating a life creating the conditions within yourself to experience that outwardly. That is the ideal day. So you color it, right? It's like a blank canvas that you get to color. So it's not unrealistic at all, right? God's idea for your life could never be unrealistic unless you think it is, right? So we have control over what it is we choose to focus on, the unrealistic, the unattainable, the impossible, because what I know is all things are possible. All things are possible through God, through the universe, through love. But if I want to believe that it isn't, then guess what? That will be my experience as well. So this is an opportunity to step out of the stories that we tell ourselves about not having the life that we desire, right? That is a pattern, right? Having an ideal pattern of I can never have what I want. Life is so hard, right? That is a pattern. That is not what I'm talking about, sitting and co-creating for yourself. So step out of that story for just a moment. If you want to jump back in it, go ahead, right? This is an opportunity to do something that might feel a little uncomfortable and unfamiliar, but you're not in it alone. Because what I know, oh my goodness, we have divine guidance all around us and within us, but we have to show up and do our part. We have to participate. Yes? All right. Yes, Rev Donna, I see you. Grand risings to you too. Yes, 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 yep, yep. Brian said, yep, yep. So on that note, let's get into some joy news. So today is also a wonderful day because today is a workout and a word. So this is something that Fee and I are collaborating on. Fee welcomed me to collaborate with her on Workout and a Word. And it is a wonderful, wonderful half an hour, 25 minutes or so of working out with Fee. And it's a good workout. And then 5 minutes of a word, an inspirational word by me at the end. So please join us. It happens every Wednesday, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. You can check it out live on Facebook. Go to, let me put it up, Fee's Fitness Over 40. Follow her. Follow the page, Feeds Fitness Over 40, and prepare yourself for a good workout. Prepare yourself for a really good workout and for a word. All right. So that is today at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. I mentioned earlier that tonight at 7 p.m. is life visioning that I will be guiding you through 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And we could set an intention to see and tap into our ideal day from the question that gets answered through us. What is God's idea for my life? Okay, so please join me for that tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Go to rocklandcsl.org, and I'll put that up again, rocklandcsl.org. Click events, and it's under Community Cafe. That's where you'll find the Zoom link. All right. So those are the two things I wanted to share today. Please also remember to support my soul brother, Sekou Wrights, and his show, Get Rich 101. And I did a thing this week, y'all. I did a thing. Sekou talks about the weekend hustle. And so I did the Monday hustle. So I was a day trader on Monday. I bought a stock and sold it about 15, 20 minutes later and made a profit, y'all. It made a profit. So it was a small thing. It was like a dollar stock, and I made like 50 cents, but I made something in 15, 20 minutes. Come on now. So I'm really excited about that. I finally put my toe into the ocean to experience it instead of just watching Sekou talk about it. And I would say the same for Morning Sip. Just don't watch me talk about it. You have to participate in it. Spirit and practice. Practice makes progress. All right. Also, in addition to workout and a word, Fee King has her show Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, the Fee King Show. So check her out. Fee's Fitness Over 40, Fee King on Facebook and on Instagram. All right, y'all. That's all I'm going to share today. We'll talk about Sunday and the weekend, probably tomorrow. And don't forget about group spiritual life coaching. If you're having challenges with this idea of creating your ideal day, if it's like triggering you in some way, then think about group spiritual life coaching and reach out to me so we could talk about it. All right. So you can send me a DM at iamrevmelissa on Facebook and Instagram. It's only 8 slots. Now I'm down to 7 slots. There's only 7 slots left. Once I get to 8, that's it. So act now. Don't wait till later. Act now. Don't wait till later. And Bonnie is saying she has an appointment to talk to Sekou about stocks on Sunday. She's excited about it. All right, Bonnie. Yes, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. Thank you, Sekou, for putting in Feeds Fitness Over 40. Appreciate you. See you tonight, Shay. All right, I'll see you tonight. Wonderful. Wonderful. All right. All right. All right. Linda, those pull by moments, in life are so memorable. Woo, those pull by moments are memorable. Yes, they are. And there's usually something for us. I know there's always something for me in the pain. When I've gone through pain, there's been something for me. But believe you me, I much prefer being pushed by a vision than I much prefer being pulled by a vision than being pushed by pain. Thank you very much. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful today. I will see you tomorrow. We will continue with the ideal And I'm looking for one of the ideal days that I created when I was in grad school, because this is where I got exposed to this. When I was in grad school for spiritual psychology, we would create these ideal days based on different areas in our lives. So I'm going to see if I could put my hands on one of those so I could give you a example, and that might be helpful for you to have an example of what I'm talking about. All right, Rev Donna. All right, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Make a decision, girl. Make a decision. Say yes. Say yes. Say yes. All right. I'll see you tomorrow at 10:30. Peace and blessings, everybody. Peace and justice. We are living life in joy, connected to our yes.